I put $17,500 into Wealthsimple Invest. Was it worth it? Do I regret it? Let's find out. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Reni. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And also apologies. I know I've been away for a little bit, about 5 months, but I am back and I'm better and I'm ready to be a bit more consistent. Today, we are going to be doing a video all about Wealthsimple Invest. And this is a long-awaited video. You all have asked for my progress on how my portfolio has been doing. So let's get into it. Just some context for those who may not know, I started a Wealthsimple Invest portfolio back in February of 2022. It is now November 2024, so that is 33 months later, and I'm giving you a portfolio update on what the progress is like in that portfolio. The reason I started this portfolio was because I wanted a more low effort, hands-off type of investing, and Wealthsimple Invest basically gives you exactly that because it's a robo-advisor. If you don't know, a robo-advisor is basically robots or an algorithm that is picking your investments on your behalf. So instead of you picking all your individual investments, they are going to pick them for you. So all you do is pick the risk level and you pick how much money you want to put every single month, and then Wealthsimple does all the rest. For context, this money is all in my RRSP, and this is a managed RRSP. An RRSP is a registered retirement savings plan, and this is basically money that I have earmarked for my retirement, and by the time I'm 65, I can withdraw that money and then use it to fund my retirement. If you want to know more about RRSPs and how you can use them, I have a full video on my YouTube channel, so I'll make sure to link it below so you can watch it. So I'm going to show you on my laptop here exactly what my portfolio is looking like, but just a quick summary for all of you if you don't know. I'm using Wealthsimple Invest, again, a robo-advisor platform. This is different from Wealthsimple Trade that they also have. I have the highest growth portfolio, so I chose a 10 out of 10 risk level because I like to take a lot of risks. So I chose a 10 out of 10 risk level. And that is comprised of 90% equities and 10% that is in bonds. The fee they charge on this account is 0.4%. And I also have been doing this for 33 months, as I said, and I put in $500 per month for the past 33 months. I've never changed my contribution. And this is kind of like an experiment so that all of you can see, does Wealthsimple Invest make sense for me or does it not? I also want to say I do have a portfolio. My total portfolio is over $200,000. So this is a very tiny part of my portfolio. I manage all the rest by myself. So I really did this for all of you so we could see if it works or not. So make sure you give this video a like so that you can encourage me to do more videos like this. And if you want to see more regular portfolio updates, like this video so that I can do them. Now let's get into my portfolio. So to begin, here you can see my RSP. This is a managed RSP, and I have put in exactly $17,500 into this plan. So if you look right here, it says my net deposits have been $17,500, and the total returns over the past 33 months that I've had this has been $3,963.46. So that's pretty good, I would say. That's a simple rate return of 22.6%. And I like to explain this like, you invested in something over the past 2 and a bit years, almost 3 years. And if you had just put that same amount of money into a savings account, it would have grown at, let's say, 2% or 3%, maybe 4% if you got a super high interest savings account. For this, it's been up 22.6% in the past 3 years. So I think that's pretty good growth, I would say. What do you think? Let me know. So you may be asking, okay, this seems pretty good. Why doesn't everybody just do this? The reason everybody does not do managed investing is because of these things we like to call fees. There are management fees that are associated with having a managed portfolio. So again, I said the management fees are 0.4%, meaning that the more money you have, the larger amount of money that you will see coming out of your account. So in total, I calculated the fees over the past almost 3 years, and I currently have paid $103.52 in fees over the past 3 years. So I would say that for a growth of over $3,000, I don't think it's that bad to have paid $103 in fees, but I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Obviously, you could do this yourself and avoid those fees, but I think for the price of convenience, I'm not really mad at paying $103 over the past 3 years. Also, I want to show you some of the holdings that I have in this portfolio. So again, I chose the 10 out of 10 risk level. Honestly, I wish I could do 11 out of 10 because I think they have too many bonds and fixed income, and my risk level is higher than having that in my portfolio, but I understand why they do have that. Right now, you can see my holdings. I currently have 29.3% in US equities, 22.5% in international equities, emerging equities are 15.7%, Canadian equities are 11.2%, and then the rest are bonds, gold, and cash. So again, if this is my personal portfolio that I was managing, I probably would not have any government bonds and very little cash, and probably no gold in my portfolio. But again, they have to make something that is balanced for us. So that is why they included it. Again, if it was up to me, I would choose the 11 out of 10 risk level if that's even a thing, and then have 100% equities in my portfolio. When I last did this portfolio update in February 2023, my projected growth by the time I was 65 years old was $857,000. Now, a year and a half later, my growth is expected to be $1.48 million by the time I'm 65. So I would say that's a pretty good improvement since last year. And the reason that is because the market has just been performing pretty well over the past year. So instead of that 800K that I was expecting by age 65, I'm now expecting to retire with about 1.48 million, which is pretty good. So that is the update on my Wealthsimple Invest portfolio. Again, it has been 33 months. It has returned over 22%. So personally, I am very happy with this return. Would I do it again? My answer is yes. I will continue to invest in this portfolio, and I'll continue to put that $500 a month. And maybe next year I will update you on how far we have grown. Hopefully it's 30% or more by next year. But I think this growth is pretty good, and especially for the peace of mind that it gives me to not have to do anything but automate that transfer from my debit account all the way to my investment account. I literally don't have to think about it. It automatically comes out of my account. So for that peace of mind, I think it's worth it. Let me know if you've ever tried Wealthsimple Invest. Let me know if you would try Wealthsimple Invest. And I also have a link in my bio where you can click on Wealthsimple Invest and get $50 when you start investing with them. So if you enjoyed this video, please give this video another thumbs up if you haven't yet. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.